So today we're gonna look at K-pop idol lookalikes. There are a few famous ones, and today we're gonna take a look at some of the lookalikes and see if they actually look alike or if it's just one of the pictures that look the same. Suga and Woozi? I actually did think the similarity was here. But thing is, Woozi also looks similar to... In my opinion, Woozi and Hoshi has a similar energy. But I think Suga is also in the similar line. There's people who like these baby tiger looking face. And you know what I feel about these kind of faces are? So, did you know that in Korea, we have this belief that your face could prove your personality? It's called 관상. Basically, the way your face looks could show your life's destiny and your personality. It's not just about being handsome or not handsome. It's something like, oh, if you have narrow eyes and thick nose, then that means you have a lot of luck of wealth in your life, then you have a high chance of cheating, blah, blah, blah. So it's called 관상. And if you look at these kind of faces, in my opinion, these kind of faces, they're generally smart and they're very well spoken. Whenever I see their interview, I think they're already very good with their words. So personally, with my face, I'm not saying I don't like my face, but I think my 관상 is very bad. I think I have a very sly looking face. So especially when I'm not smiling. Probably because of the eyes and things like that. So my high school best friend, Isaac, I asked him what was my impression when he first saw me. And he said, well, I thought you were really sly. And I mean, I am, but not like that crazy sly. You're very mischievous. I guess. But keep going with this. Alright. Next is Jihyo and Yoonjin. Here's the thing. They don't look the same, but they do have a similar energy. In the sense, it's sort of this powerful girls, girl crush girls. So not necessarily because their face is similar, but it's more of the energy that's similar, I think. I think they're sort of the mom position in the group. I think that's the impression. Next one is Jihyo and Yoonjin. Oh wait, no, it's the same one. Haeju and Hongjung. Oh, I don't know about this one. I personally feel like they did Hongjung dirty in this photo. I think he has better photos than this. Personally, because I like Hongjung. But I would say this is more like a sibling. You know how you don't look exactly same as your sibling? Yeah, the mouth, you kind of see it. It's the... If anything, I feel more of the Mamamoo Woonbyul. She looks similar to Haeju from Resemble. Jennie and Ningning? Can I be honest? This is racism. I never thought Jennie and Ningning looked the same. I never ever even felt that. I see it, but I also feel like maybe this is more in the Western view. You know how in the Western, they have harder time telling apart Asians? Okay, I know they both give sort of this Asian girl energy, but in my opinion, they don't look similar. People talked about this. Taeyeon and Sakura. Guys, this is a very famous one. Can I be honest? I actually don't think they look similar. I know the reason because of the big eyes and the big nose, high nose, but the impression is a little different. Physically, it's similar, but I personally think they give off different energy. So the vibe is a little different. Twice, Mina and Sungwon? Really? I don't really see it. I've never felt those two connections. Okay, this one, I agree. Do you guys agree? Itzy, Yeji, and Stray Kids Hyunjin. They actually have the very similar vibe. It's not even because not only is their face similar, but their energy that they give off as a person is similar. They both have this fox-ish, cat-ish face. I actually think these faces are really attractive. If I were to pick the person that I thought was most attractive in both groups, Itzy and Stray Kids, I think Hyunjin and Yeji was my first bias. You know, I wish I looked like this. You know how they look like? They look like the tsundere webtoon character or anime characters that are so handsome, but they're also so cool at the same time. I do like these cat-looking faces. Okay, B2B Minhyuk and TXT Soobin. Guys, this one... They're the reason why I decided to even do this content. In my opinion, they look so similar, I genuinely can't tell them apart sometimes. So if I see them outside of their own group, I can't tell. So is that Minhyuk or is that Soobin? I have to look at the context and see who's next to them. They actually have several content where they're next to each other. Look at this. Look at this. It looks like, yeah, they're actually the same. The thing is, here's the thing. You could still tell them apart it's not like you can't tell them apart if you look at it closely. But Subin has a little bit more of a cuter face, and Minhyuk has a little bit more of a manly face. That's the slight difference. And then Subin's nose is a little bit more rounder, just slightly. But I would say this is relatively the closest one so far. BTS Jin and Jisoo? Ah, okay. I never thought about this, but I think I see the energy. I don't think they look the same, but they're the same kind of visuals, if that makes sense. In my opinion, these are the most Korean looking Korean. Jin and Jisoo, in my opinion, is the standard handsome. If you were to draw who's standard handsome, that's closest to the average handsome, then I would pick these two. So, these are the faces that Korean people like the most. I mean, international people like them too. But if Korean people were to pick who looks most handsome in Korea, they would pick these. So, did you know? I think they are actually the visually most popular in Korea as well. Iris, I and Blackpink Jisoo? Oh? What? They look identical. Hold on. Oh. Well, I guess it depends on the camera angle, but no, I see it. When she smiles, it's actually wait, this is wait guys, this is scary. You're telling me this is not Jisoo? This is actually this is genuinely more closer than the Minhyuk situation. Thing is, there are moments where they don't look similar, but it's as if you added a touch of rosé. Guys, some of these pictures I can't tell. Wow. She really does look similar. I guess it depends on the styling just a little bit, but this is very, very similar. And Le Sserafim, Chaewon, and Joyuri. Okay, this one, I actually genuinely got confused because there were IZ*ONE, and I genuinely got confused who's singing at the time. They have the exact same energy, so once you get to know them, they look clearly different. But guys, they were in the same group at one point, right? But they were both in IZ*ONE. So, and they're also, I think, similar height, and they have a similar energy. So it's very hard to tell apart. Joyuri was in Squid Game, right? I'm not losing my mind, right? And Red Velvet, Yeri, Le Sserafim, Eunchae, IVE, Ray, Newjeans, Han. Eng? What is this combination? Twice, Jio, and Yoonjin. Okay, these two, I see the energy. Newjeans, Haerin, and TXT Subin. Okay, in this photo, they look exactly the same. Yeah, if you look at it like this, they look nothing similar. But in this photo, they look exactly the same. This reminds me, NCT Wish has a member that looks similar to Jaehyun. Which member was it? Oh, Siyeon. Right. NCT Wish Siyeon and Jaehyun looks very similar in my opinion. Siyeon kind of looks like this. This is Siyeon and NCT Jaehyun. Jaehyun looks like this. Do you sort of see the resemblance? Do you sort of see it? In my opinion, yeah, these two, they look very similar. Rose and Somi? I mean, I guess they have blonde hair. Suga and Uji. Okay, these two, I see. Ningning, Jenny, Kai and Minje? Oh? Minje from McNaud? Oh, he has Kai in him. Do you see where I'm coming from? There is a baby Kai. It's like as if you mix Kai with a little bit of Mark and a little bit of a... He has like slight Kai buried in there. No, he has a Kai. He has like a Kai in there. You look like Connie. I feel very guilty when people tell me this. Wait, do we? Wait, where is there a picture of him wearing glasses? You see it? Well, sorry, but you look nothing alike. Seungmin and we totally forgot about this one. Okay, the funny part is, not only do they look similar, but Seungmin is also a big My Day, and he loves Day6. So I think it's funny how they look similar, and they also like each other, and they're also in the same company. So this is more meaning than just looking the same. Boneless, Mark NCT Dream, Mark leaves Super M. Wow, looks really similar. Oh, what is this? This is not K-pop, but Harry Styles at JYP. I see it. I actually see it though. Do you see it? Mix Bay and Navis from aespa. Woojin and Gaeul. I kind of see it. They kind of have an elf vibe. Eves and Sully. Is this real? How do you look this similar? Is this real? That's crazy. Oh, right. No, I thought they have the same energy too. 연준 and 서인국, they have a similar kind of vibe. 한소희 and 있지 류진. Lino and Kim Jae-jung? No, I see it. I actually see the Lino Kim Jae-jung similarity. Oh, you know what's crazy here though? The crazy part is the fact that Kim Jae-jung is probably more than 10 years older than Lino. He's in his late 30s, I think. Jungkook and Jaehyun Boy Next Door? Really? I don't remember anyone from Boy Next Door looking similar. No, I get the idea. They kind of have a playful boyish face, but in my opinion, if you actually look at them, then they're very different. Wonhee and Dohee? Okay, I know who Wonhee is. Who's Dohee? Oh my god, guys. I thought this was Wonhee for a second. Oh! Guys, I literally forgot. There's a freaking twin in Cortez. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a freaking twin. Kono and Seungyeon. They look okay. If you actually start looking at them more and more, then they look very different. But in the beginning, now that I think about it, guys, you know who I thought was really hard to tell apart? Is New Jeans. So when I first saw New Jeans, I thought Danielle was able to be recognized apart. Minji, but the other three, the Haerin, Hani, I couldn't tell the three apart. Now it's really easy to tell, but in the beginning I couldn't tell, especially in the Attention era, because they had the exact same hair, exact same makeup. So Lino and Kento Yamazaki. Wait. I see the idea. Wait. I see the idea. No, I see it. You know, Lino has a lot of lookalikes. You know who I feel like these kind of faces are? These are the J-drama protagonist kind of face, alongside with Kim Jae-jung. I think these faces are really popular in Japan. That's why Kim Jae-jung was also really popular in Japan, and Stray Kids is also very popular in Japan as well. So Leo from Alpha Drive 1 and Yeonjun, I don't really see it. Sunghoon and Soyeon, Triple S. I don't want to say mean thing. Sunghoon is way good looking than this. I'm sorry. Just personal bias, because I personally like Enhypen a lot. So you just hate women? Nah. Taesan and Lino from Stray. Why is everyone looking same as Lino? I see the idea. No wonder you get hate on Twitter. Shinyu and Hyunjin. Okay. I know both of them. I think they do have a similar vibe. These two, I actually did think they were similar. Yes. But Hyunjin has more meaner looking face, and Shinyu has more kinder looking face. Do you guys agree? Yes. Woojin from Longshot and Changbin Stray Kids? Really? What? Girl, personally, I don't see it beside the nose. I see the nose. I just see the nose. I just see the... Nah, not even the nose. Personally, I'm gonna get hated on Twitter again. Changbin, I think, is more handsome. Just my personal preference. You know, just because I like Stray Kids. Jonghyun and Taehyun? I see. Kiho and Mingi? Wait, I want to see this one. I know how Kiho looks like. I kind of see it. What is this? Why are they so close to each other? What is this? When they take this photo. You sure they're just lookalikes? Why is Kiho so close with these mans? What? Oh, okay, this is Subin and Hyun. Wait, why are they all so close? Why are they all so close? Wish that was you, huh? 종섭 and Soul. I personally don't think they look the same. They have a similar energy, but yeah. They have a similar energy, kind of similar to New Jeans, where they have a similar energy, but actually, they actually look like twins here. Kind of, what is that? The twins that don't, the unidentical twin? No, the vibe is similar because of the haircut and things like that. Longshot Ryul was famous for looking similar to Eunjiwon. Eunjiwon is a Korean celebrity, and this is Longshot Ryul. So this was already viral even before the debut. Yeah, this is not that surprising. You keep talking about energy. Are you a shaman or something? You could just feel the energy. But alright, I think this is good. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's more that I haven't mentioned that look alike. I'm pretty sure there's more. We barely looked at few, so thank you.